right, Joe, go ahead.
Ready, Charles?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to be doing the fire safety training. Next one, Charles. They kind of pop up on you.
Tim.
Okay, in order to have any kind of fire, you got to have your three elements. You got to have oxygen, fuel, and heat. Otherwise, if you take either one of those three out, you will not. There will not be a fire. Next one. Then you got your different classes of fire extinguishers. You got a class A, which is ordinary combustibles, which would be your wood, paper, cloth, rubber. Your class Bs, which are your liquids, such as gasoline, kerosene, paint. Your class C, which are all electrical, and your class D, which are combustible metals. And now they also you have a class K, which is for your kitchen fires. Next one. I can keep going through these or what we just went through. Like your gasoline equipment, make sure it's all stored outside in your proper storage containers so you don't get flash fires. Never install fusers or breakers that are not rated for the power supply that's going through. They'll start an electrical fire. And of course you got your flammable metals. Those are actually pretty cool if you've ever seen metal burn.
Is that like potassium and magnesium are activated with water?
Like we were out in the Gulf when we got hit and the tractor started burning. And the thing about those, if you pour water on it, the fire gets bigger. The metal fires. Okay, be prepared for a fire emergency. Check the location of the fire alarms and now know how they work. Here in Fort Hills, we got smoke detectors. At VP, they got smoke detectors and they also got pool stations. Learn your building evacuation plan. Each building, if you walk around, if you haven't already, you'll notice that the evacuation plans are posted. They have your primary and your secondary locations. And they also list who's the main person to make sure everybody gets out. If that person is absent from work, the other person that is labeled on there is in charge of making sure that everybody gets out of the building. And those maps are to help you so you know where your nearest locations are. Make sure there's nothing blocking your smoke detectors or the pool stations. We've had, was it last week we had fire drills? So everybody heard what the actual fire alarms sound like? The emergency numbers should be posted at the monitor's desk, and they should also be posted at both admin desks at both offices. Of course, make sure you're familiar with the alarm sounds and your nearest exits to your workstations. Next one, Charles. When you notice a fire, pull the nearest pull station if you're at Valley Place. If you're at one of the offices in the fire, smoke detector hasn't gone off, you can shout fire, go through the building to notify everybody. Call 911 as soon as you can. If you're at the Valley Place, you got to dial 9 first and then 911 to get out. Do not assume that somebody else has called the fire department because they're probably trying to get out as quick as you are, so make sure you call 911. Stay calm and be prepared to let the emergency operator know where the fire is, what size it is, if there's anybody possibly trapped, and get yourself out. Next. When you hear the fire alarm, leave at once taking direction from the crisis manager. Those are the two people that I told you. Fort Hills, it's Amy and for me the secondary. Over here it's David and Wendy the secondary. And over at the VP it's the monitors.
Who's the secondary for monitors?
I actually don't have a secondary front desk. It would be the front desk because they also,
Front desk?
when the alarm goes off, they evacuate their people, and we evacuate ours, and they kind of assist us in not worry about grabbing your purse or your leather jackets or cell phones, just get out. Before you open the door, feel the door with the back of your hand. Who knows why you feel the back of your hand and not grab the doorknob? You burn the skin off your hand. And if the door is cold, just open it slowly because a fire, if it's in a sealed room, it'll suck out all the oxygen. And the minute you open that door and that oxygen hits it, you'll get a big explosion. You get a flashback. If there's smoke in the hallways or the stairways, follow your building's evacuation plan, get out quickly using designated fire exits. And if you're at Valley Place, their doors will automatically shut and you can't use the elevators. You gotta use the stairs.
I just gotta ask a question, cause I've always, I want to know this, I always forget to ask. When you're in that elevator and the door's shut, you stuck in the elevator or does it go all the way to the bottom?
It goes all the way to the bottom. It
Okay.
automatically goes down.
Okay.
When it opens, it stays open.
Yeah. Close the door behind you. However, do not lock the door. Locking the door will hinder the fire department from rescue efforts. Always use the stairways as your primary escape. Like I said, there, do not use elevator under any circumstances. Once in the stairway, proceed to the first floor and out of the building. Never go up. And sometimes it's hard because if you know there's people that are still up there, your basic intent is to go and get them out, but get yourself out. Next, if you're trapped in smoke or heat. Before you open any door, fill the door with the back of your hand. If the door is warm to the touch, do not attempt to open it. Stuff the cracks around the doors with wet towels, rags, clothing, or tape, and cover the vents to keep smoke out. Stay low to the floor if possible. Cover your mouth and nose with a damp cloth or dust mask to help you breathe. If there is a phone in the room where you're trapped, call the fire department and tell them exactly where you're located. Do this even if you see the fire department outside. They still might not know you're in there. Next one. Wait at a window and signal for help. Do not panic or jump. Wait. If possible, open the window at the top or at the bottom. Do not break it. You may need to close the window if smoke rushes in. Be patient. Rescuing all occupants of the building takes several hours. They will eventually get to you.
I know, I'm like hours.
Next. After a fire emergency. Once you're out of the building, stay out. Do not go back inside for any reason. Report to your warden for all your designated assembly points. That would be the lead person for each office. You report to them if you think somebody is still inside. Tell the fire department via your warden if you know if anyone is trapped in the building. Only re-enter if and when the fire department tells you it's safe to do so. Usually on that one, I wait till one of the big representatives actually lets you go in. Just like when we do a fire drill at the Valley Place, the hotel personnel has come out and said it's all clear. Our people can't go in until the monitor says it's clear to go in. Next. In the event of a fire, your personal safety is your most important concern. Remember, you're not required to fight a fire. Next. Charles. Before you consider fighting a fire, call the fire department first. Confirm that the fire is small and not spreading. Confirm you have a safe path to exit and not be threatened by the fire. You know what kind of extinguisher is required for the correct extinguisher immediate at hand. If you're not sure if a fire breaks out and the fire extinguisher is there and you're not sure that's the actual one for that, just get out. Don't even mess with it. Or if you see that the fire is going real rapidly, don't even mess with it. Just get yourself out. Next. Never fight a fire if the fire is spreading beyond the immediate area in which it started or if there's already a large fire. The fire could block your escape route. You're unsure of the proper operation of the fire extinguisher. You doubt the extinguisher you're holding is designed for the type of fire at hand or is not large enough to fight the fire. Because actually the fire extinguisher, you only have, I think it's seconds of time once if you continuously hold the handle down. So you go through it quick. Next. Many extinguishers are available today can be used for different types of fires, and we will be labeled with more than one extinguisher, for example, AB, BC, or ABC. This label shows that the extinguisher can be used on ordinary combustibles or flammable liquids. The red slash through the last one will tell you that the extinguisher cannot be used on electrical fires. I believe here we have one kitchen and all the other buildings have the ABC, the multi. Next. 10 tips on how to use a fire extinguisher. Most fires start small except for explosions. Fires can usually be brought under control if they are attacked correctly with the right size of extinguisher within the first 2 minutes. A fire extinguisher should be listed and labeled by an independent testing laboratory. The higher the rating, the number on the A or B extinguisher, the more fire that can be put out. Be careful, high rated units are often heavier models. Make sure you can hold and operate the model you're using. Next. Before attempting to fight a small fire, be sure everyone is out of the area. Ensure someone has called the fire department. If the fire starts to spread or threatens your escape, get out immediately. The operator must know how to use the extinguisher quickly without taking time to read the directions. During an emergency, remembering that the fire extinguishers need care and must be recharged after every use. Next. To operate the fire extinguisher, all you gotta remember is the word pass. Pull, aim, squeeze, sweep. Pull the pin. Some extinguishers require releasing lock latch, pressure punch lever, or other motion. Aim. Aim low. Point the extinguisher nozzle or its hose at the base of the fire. Next. Squeeze the handle to release the extinguishing agent. Sweep from side to side at the base of the fire until it appears to be out. Watch the fire area in case fire breaks out again and repeat. Repeat use of extinguisher if necessary. Read and follow the directions of your extinguisher. If you have the slightest doubt about whether or not to fight the fire, don't get out. Close the door behind you. Next. Remember, your safety comes first. When in doubt, leave the fire to fighting to the questions. Any questions? Yeah.
Just when they evacuate value place, is there a way they mark the door or something to say that that room is empty, or we just not doing that?
Well, for the VA qualifications that we have to do, we have to mark the doors with chalk. But we have gone through that room. When in actual reality, when the fire department gets there, they're not going to pay attention. They're going to check the room anyway.
No. Okay. So, but are we doing it though?
Yeah, we're
Still gonna do it?
yeah. Any other questions? That should do it then. Thank you. Is John here? Around here.
Let me find Johnny, who's up next.
All right.
He hasn't called me in yet.
Cyber to secure the room first. I can't remember when the internet first came out. No, this thing won't. I didn't know that. It's like, I thought it was really. Minutes. People walk away, go have lunch, go work, and back. still, hourglass will still be good.